Hello, welcome to Math Simplified. In this lesson, I am going to guide you to find answer to this question on the board, which says that a man deposited 350,000 cedis in his account in the bank. A simple interest of 4% per annum was paid on his deposit. Calculate the total amount at the end of 4 years. At the end of 4 years, so let me put solution first. A question like this may take a big space, so let me divide the board into two. Now, they said that the man deposited 350,000 cedis in his account, and the bank agreed that they will be paying him 4% of 350,000 cedis per annum. Per annum means a year. At the end of every year, his money will increase by 4%. And we are asked to calculate the total amount at the end of 4 years. So assuming each year the money increased by 4%, another year it increased by 4%, another year it increased by 4%, 4 years, what will be the total amount of money that will be in his account? Okay, a question like this, you need to know what we call principal, which let's use P to represent principal, which is 350,000. Okay, let's put the cedis there. 350,000 cedis. The percentage is what we call rate. Use R to represent rate, which is 4%. Time. Here is what? 4 years. We are calculating for 4 years, so the time should be 4 years. Okay. And we need to know the interest before we can calculate the amount at the end of 4 years. So the interest, let's say interest I equal to question mark. Okay. So we are going to calculate for interest. So in simple interest, interest is equal to interest, which is I, is equal to principal times rate times time all over 100. Okay. So in calculating for simple interest, this is the formula for calculating for simple interest. Assume when you take a loan from the bank, this is how they calculate for the interest, and they add it to the principal, then you come back and pay later. The same thing here, the man deposited his money and the bank agreed to pay him 4% per annum. So we still use the same simple interest formula to calculate for his interest at the end of 4 years. So we now fix the values here. So we have interest equal to principal, which is 350,000 multiplied by 4 all over 100. Okay. And here, since this is 100 and the two zeros are here and there are zeros here, these two zeros can do away with the two zeros. Now we now have interest equal to 3500. Okay, now have 3,500 multiplied by this time, this will give us 16. Okay, so when we multiply 3,500 by 16, just multiply 35 by 60, then you add the zeros. So when you multiply 35 by 60, you get 560. Okay, then we add the two zeros. You have 56,000. Okay, as the interest. So at the end of 4 years, this is going to be his interest. This is not the total amount, this is just interest. This is what they will pay on top of his money that he deposited. So we now come here to state that therefore interest is equal to 56,000 cedis. Because we are dealing with currency, you need to add the currency there. So 56,000 cedis. You are now going to calculate for the amount that he will get at the end of 4 years, or what will be the total amount at the end of 4 years. So at the end of 4 years, which is total amount equal to deposit. It will be equal to amount deposit or amount deposited. Amount, let me write it down here. It will be equal to amount deposited plus interest. Amount deposited plus interest will be the total amount that you get at the end of 4 years. So this will give us the amount deposited was 350,000 plus 56,000. Okay, so we'll now add this one together. Okay, so when we add together, we will get 406,000. Okay, so therefore total amount is equal to 406,000 cedis. Okay, 406,000 cedis. He deposited 350,000 cedis. So at the end of 4 years, you'll be getting 406,000 cedis. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye.